Hey everybody, it's Christina at One Happy Mama here, and today I have a couple of videos I'd like to share with you just to give you a little glimpse into how I edit and print my photos for my project life. It's a very simple process that I use. It's nothing fancy, and there's really no rhyme or reason to why I do it the way I do it. It's just the way that it works for me. And so maybe I thought just kind of answering your questions and showing you via video how I do things that might help you out and answer those questions that people have been having for me. So first of all, what you're looking at right now is my desktop, and you can see that I have it really organized because I'm a little OCD about my desktop. So I've got this really cute wallpaper, and I'll put a link in this blog post about where I found it, that I just like to kind of separate, business stuff and current projects, miscellaneous, to be filed, and that sort of thing. I feel like if you're going to be successful at project life, just start really organized, and whether it's getting your photos organized and printed, jotting down, journaling, so you don't forget those moments. It's really going to speed up your process and help things. And so I start just by having a little section here where you can see I've got photos to edit, pictures to print. This is a little new template that I want to incorporate soon in my project life. I just have it kind of out by itself to remember about it. I've got this project life folder that has a lot of digital templates, photo templates, maybe some project life inspiration, right now challenge stuff, just to kind of keep it all organized in one photo. I could just go to it right there. And then I have this little notepad right here that's just where I will type down some right now moments that I want to remember throughout the week. That kind of helps me if it's on my desktop. So first of all, let's start. This video is just going to show you the simple way that I print my 3x4 photos and my smaller photos that you see in my Project Life spreads. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm in my Photoshop Elements 8, and this is the program that I use the most when I'm just printing and editing my pictures. I'm going to go to File and New, Blank File, and I'm going to create a 4x6 canvas file with 300 resolution because I want to print it. And here's your little 4x6 blank canvas. I print all my photos at home mainly. I like the convenience of it. I like how I can just stay caught up that way. It's just the way I prefer. I have, when I do larger Project Life projects, like maybe a baby album that I want to get caught up on, or if there's a really great deal, or there's like a vacation I've taken and I have lots and lots of photos, I'll sometimes do like the Shutterfly deals that you can find, like a print for a penny and that sort of thing. If I have specialty photos like Instagram pictures, or maybe like larger photos like 8x10 and 5x7 and that sort of thing, I use persnicketyprints.com. I really love them and their print quality and customer service, so I highly recommend them as well. So here we go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to File and Open, and I'm going to go straight to my little folder called Photos to Edit. And here I have some pictures. They're both from my big camera and from my iPhone. And about once a week, I'll dump all my photos from both into this folder, just so I know I need to go through here, and I'll clean them out. I'll go through the photos, and if there's some that are blurry or not, I don't want to use, I'll just delete them and get them out of the way. But these are the photos that I want to end up in my project life sometime soon. And so let's take these two photos of Luke right here, for instance. You can tell by just looking at your photo that they'll be either good for a vertical or horizontal photo. And I can tell right now with these two photos that they'd be great for a couple of 3x4 vertical photos. So I'm just going to come to the crop tool, and I'm going to put in 3 for the width and 4 for the height at 300, and I'm going to crop both these photos really quickly like this, just like that. And then I'm going to take my move tool over here, and I'm going to take one photo and I'm going to drag and drop it. And I'm just going to put that up over there. And I'm going to take the other photo and I'm going to drag and drop it right next to each other. Okay, so now you see you've got two 3x4 photographs on one 4x6 sheet. And what I'll do is just come to Layer, Flatten, and then I'll just save it as something like maybe Print 1. And I'll save it as a JPEG, and I'll just put it in my Pictures to Print folder. And then when I go to print out my pictures, when I have some time available, I'll print this picture out, and then I'll just slice it straight down the middle. So I'll end up with two 3x4 photographs that are perfect for the 3x4 slots that most of the page protectors for Project Life have. I use the standard Design A page protectors weekly. Sometimes I'll put in inserts that have different photo sizes, but Design A is what I find is, my go-to page protector. Now you could do a couple different things with this. You could just leave this photograph just like this and put it in a 4x6 slot since the photos are related and they're kind of cute side by side. Or you could just put one 3x4 photo in, and then you could come onto the side here next to it and you could just type some text directly onto this photo, and you could print it out and slide it in a 4x6 slot, and you'll have a photo and some text. So that's something you can do. So that is just simply how I print out my 3x4 photographs. And you can get 2 on a 4x6 sheet, and so it's pretty simple to do, and you get some bang out of your buck for that 4x6 sheet. Now, if I'm going to print some smaller photographs that I get a lot of questions about, like how did you get that little square photograph in your project life? How did you print that? Well, let's say I want to use this photo and this photo right here. So I'm going to open them up. These are both from my iPhone. And I like to use little 2x2 pictures. So I just think that's a little cute size, and it's perfect because you can stick these 2x2 photographs onto a 3x4 project life card and then add some journaling. So I'll just crop it at 2x2 simply, drag and drop it again on my 4x6 little photo, blank photo here. We'll do that again with this picture, and I'll just drag and drop it right next to each other, and I'll just kind of separate them so I can cut down the middle, and then I'll just flatten the layer again and save it into my pictures to print, and I might call this print 2. And then it's saved in there and I can go print it. Now when I go to print it, what I do normally is, well, you can do a few things. You can trim out the photo with a little bit of white edging, which is cute. You could trim it out directly on the 2x2 line here, so there's no white showing. Or to get those little tiny Polaroid looking pictures that you guys have been asking, how do I do that? I just simply trim out my photograph with a little bit more on top and then a little bit longer on the bottom, so it looks like a Polaroid print. Super simple. That is what I do. I love to print my photos out 2x2 like this. You can see enough of the photo where it's memorable, and then you could add it to, like I said, to a journaling card and add some journaling with it. Now, I also will print out my Instagram photos 4x4 at home if I don't want to wait for like a persnickety prints order, if I just want to slip something in a 4x4 page protector, the Design Eye. And it's simply just opening my Instagram photo and cropping to 4x4, just like this, whoops. And then just doing the same thing, dragging and drop it directly onto my 4x6 canvas. And then I'll print this out, and I'll just trim off the sides and slip it into the 4x4 little page protector slot. And so those are 3 different ways that I print my photographs. And of course, if I'm just printing a 4x6, I'll just open it up, resize it to 4x6, save it, and print it out that way. But so there you have it. That's my first video I want to share with you guys. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave it to me in the comments section. I'll be happy to answer it. And just scroll down a little bit more and you'll find another video where I talk about how I use some awesome photo templates in my project life. Thanks so much.